the superintendent. Ryan Walters joins me live once again back here on the Hill. Ryan, thanks for being with us. I actually want to start somewhere else. I know your normal backdrop. You're not in it because let's show the folks the wildfires that are in Oklahoma. I was just told you had to evacuate. What is the scene there, and how are the folks doing?
You know, we're having over 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. You've got fires around Norman, Stillwater, and it hit downtown Oklahoma City just a while ago. So we got out of the agency. There's some fires around where our agency is located. So again, you know, keep Oklahomans in your thoughts and prayers. We're trying to make sure the kids were out of school before this really hit. But boy, I'm telling you, these wind gusts are enormous, and they've been going on now for the last few hours.
The best, obviously, to you and your family and to the folks out there. We've been keeping our eyes there. This is a live look, Oklahoma City. Ryan, back to the topic at hand here. You've got a battle there. We outlined sort of where you are and what your views are. I wonder where you take this next. Do you think this is headed to the Supreme Court?
Look, I think it is. Look, I think the Supreme Court got this wrong in the 1960s. Engel versus Vitale is wrong. You saw the 1960s Supreme Courts did not base it in historical precedent. They decided to weaponize the Supreme Court against religion, against the Bible. And so, yeah, we're happy to challenge this all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, and we're going to be successful there. The Bible should be back in the classroom.
The governor in your state, who's a Republican also, Kevin Stitt, didn't sound, though, like he has much support or isn't really backing you up here. He was asked about the free Bible app that was created by a pastor in your state, and he said, I'm sure most kids have the Bible app on their phone. At what point, Ryan, do you say, you know what, I believe this, I've tried this, but maybe I just don't have the political and legislative support behind me?
Well, unfortunately, our governor, in a state that went all 77 counties to Trump, has been an ever-Trumper and continues to fight anything along the lines with President Trump's agenda. So that's unfortunate. But what I'm going to tell you is I listen to parents and grandparents. They understand the Bible is a foundational document. So we're going to continue to move forward. We have multiple options here. We just launched an ability for folks to donate to get the Bible in the classroom with our friend Lee Greenwood. We appreciate his support on that. And we're going to keep working towards this because kids need to know the role that Judeo-Christian values played in American history. That's not controversial for most Americans, and it's definitely not controversial for most Oklahomans.
At what point do you potentially stop, though, Ryan? Because the Supreme Court in your state has ruled against you. And I know you tell me that you think or you hope or you want this to get to the Supreme Court, but at what point do you reevaluate?
So now, Blake, they have not ruled against us. So I just want to be clear. They've paused it till the ruling comes in. So look, I'm still very optimistic about the Supreme Court here. Look, we've got historical precedent. We can point back to the founding era. We can point back to American history until the 1960s. This was not controversial. There was a Bible in every classroom. Putting the Bible, the Declaration of Independence, and Constitution back with guidelines. And as you know, Blake, we're very clear on this. It's in its historical context. What role did it play in American history? This is solid footing. The radical left and the unions continue to attack us every which way on this. But this is solid. This is solid legally. It's solid historically. And it's just common sense.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens there legally in your state with the Supreme Court. Ryan, we're also, of course, keeping our eyes on those wildfires there. The best to the great folks there in the state of Oklahoma tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.